Why won't he propose? Why won't he propose? Hello, my name is Chengi and welcome to Chengi's World. You, my precious one, are my world. I am your dating and relationship expert to help you ladies present as high value, high worth, high status women that men just cannot resist. Whether you are dating or in a relationship, this channel is for you. Okie dokie. So why won't he propose? Now this seems to be like a huge problem, kind of is. Why is it that a man is not proposing? Now you've all heard the saying, why buy the cow if you're getting the milk for free? Okay, so that's one reason, very valid. If you are already playing wife, if you're already doing everything for him, cooking, cleaning, giving him your body, making home, then why on earth would he bother to actually do anything about that? Actually spend money to have what he already has. You don't usually pay for what you've already taken home, used. And then somebody says, okay, pay me for it. It's like, why should I if I can have it? Okay. So until that person says, I want it back, then they're like, oh, do I lose it? I'll pay for it. Okay. So usually, reason being that he's already getting what he needs. What we need to understand in terms of marriage is that marriage is not for men. Marriage is for women. Marriage is important to women because it gives us the security that we want. It gives us the status that we want, because women by and large marry for status and financial stability. So that's 2/3 of women. The other thirds of women marry for sexual and sensual stability. Okay. So by and large, women, we want to get married because it is to do with our status, it is to do with our stability, it's to do with being in a position where we can have children and keep them in a very stable and safe environment. So marriage is for women because men don't get pregnant and they don't worry about necessarily being stable. Also, a man saves his best love for his mate and a woman saves her best love for her children. So for a man, when he has his mate and he's found the woman of his dreams and she's available to him in every way that he would want, then he's found what he's looking for. There isn't another thing that he wants. We would want the man, then the marriage. There's the other thing that we want so that we can have the children. That's another thing that we want, okay? So we want that extra step. We want those children. So that means I have to get married. For those of us who generally feel that they want to have children within the marriage, the context of marriage, which is most women. Now, that's why men are a little bit more laid back about marriage. It doesn't really seem to matter because he's found what he wants. He's done. End of story. Okay, so that is one of the reasons why men don't propose. He has you. You are the prize. You are the thing he wanted. He has you. So why should he propose? He can keep you waiting for the actual wedding date, if you are engaged forever, or make you wait to be engaged forever, because he has what he needs. So unless he is put in a position where he's about to lose what he needs, he's probably going to keep things the way that they are. Okay. The other reason is that, he hasn't sorted himself out financially. A man doesn't feel confident and comfortable to ask a woman to marry him if his finances are unstable. If he feels he cannot provide a home and stability for her, he will struggle to propose. So if he's going through a difficult financial patch in his life right now, or something is going a little bit wrong or amiss, then he is going to struggle to propose. So it usually sometimes it has to do with where his finances are. It'll be very difficult to get a man to put a ring on it if his finances are not in order. Okay. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is he just doesn't see you as a wife. He doesn't see you as a wife. You have not presented yourself as a wife. You present yourself as a wonderful woman, but he doesn't see that wife quality in you. And remember, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. He who finds a wife, not he who finds a woman, but he who finds a wife. And a wife, as far as I'm concerned, is a high value, high status, high worth woman. A woman who holds herself to a certain standard. Okay, so here we're talking about being a certain kind of woman. So maybe you haven't presented yourself as such. Maybe you are the girl that he can have fun with all the time. Maybe you are the girl that he can have great sex with. Maybe you are the girl that he can do good business with. But Maybe you're not the girl who he sees as taking home to mommy or being the mother of his children or building a long-term relationship with. Either way, the only way that you're really going to move things forward with a man that is not proposing is to state your desire, to state that you want to get married, and to require him to do that if the relationship is to continue. Now, it doesn't mean the relationship has to stop. You could decide, look, until you are prepared to put a ring on it, we will stop having sex. That's for those of you who are in an intimate relationship with your partners, your would-be husbands, or in a relationship that you're probably sexually active. This is a good time to say, you know what, I think we're going to stop that, and we're going to just, continue to date if that's what you want, and I'm going to date other people. So you need to pull back some of the privileges and see whether or not he will move on that, because sometimes it's enough for him to feel like, okay, she's no longer giving me her body, she's taken away something from me, and she may very well be giving it to somebody else, or may very well find somebody else to give it to. A man always needs to know that there's somebody else who will have you if he won't, okay? But other than that, it's always up to you to require of him. I require you to marry me, otherwise it's not an ultimatum, but he needs to feel like you will walk away, that he will lose you. Men will not shift for anything other than that which they're about to lose. So it's not a game that we play, because if you pull that stunt and you're not serious, you will lose. So you've got to be very sure about yourself, about what you want, what you deserve, what you feel you're ready for. If you feel that you've been dating for more than a year, if you feel that you have given this relationship your very best self and you're not making progress, then it's time to pull the plug on whatever this is and give him a chance to go and think about what he truly, truly wants from you. Okay, having said all that, I certainly hope this was useful. If you have any more questions, unclear, have a comment. Make sure you leave it in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you again on my next video. Okie dokie. And for those of you who don't have my book, make sure you buy it. Position for I Do. How God Positions Mr. Right When You Live with Power and Purpose. And you can go to my website, changisworld.co.uk, and you can download that book. I am so excited to see you again on my next video. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.